Hello everyone and welcome. So today I am going to share something about my journey with PCOS with all of you, because I know that there are a lot of women around the world who are struggling when it comes to PCOS, when it comes to weight gain, when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to nutrition, and how to go on this journey. And there is a lot out there in regards to weight loss, in regards to dairy free, gluten free, in regards to carb free, in regards to keto, and all of these different things. And what does that mean for you as somebody who is trying to become healthy, make healthier options, who is trying to get together their selves, their life in regards to their health. And what I'm sharing is based on my journey, but the reason why I'm sharing this is because I want all of you to know that it is normal to feel what you are feeling when you're going through this journey. And so I'm going to start off right off the bat, by saying that having PCOS is very common. There are different varieties of PCOS, and 1 in 10 women go through PCOS in their lives one way or another. And so what does this mean? That in your family, in your circle of friends, in your circle of work colleagues, you could be 1 out of the 10 women who's struggling with PCOS, or there might be somebody else that you know who is struggling with it, and that it is not normal to be struggling with PCOS, but it is the norm in that a lot of women go through it. And so what does this mean when it comes to us trying to stay healthy and trying to stay on top of the game, and in trying to make a healthy lifestyle moving forward? And when I do my coaching for food and nutrition on my fitness page, walaikum assalam, on my fitness page, yourfit.srk, a lot of women come to me because they want to lose weight, but they don't know how to lose weight. And sometimes the underlying issue is that they do have PCOS and they don't know that they have it, or either they have it but they don't know how to go on leading a successful life, leading a happy life, leading a balanced life with PCOS. And so I have decided to share my journey with PCOS so that everyone watching knows that there are ups and downs, and that there are real people struggling in real life, and that you're not always on this scale of achieving and losing and gaining and being fit, because you can fall off the wagon, and that is okay, that is normal. So there are 3 things that I want to share with everyone today. The first one is the fact that you could be cured from your PCOS depending on how you move forward after your diagnosis with PCOS. And so what does this mean? There are different types of PCOS. For me, it's a combination, right? So first thing is you have to go to your doctor, get all the blood work that you need to get done, get all of the tests that you have to get done, get all of the ultrasounds that you need to get done, to make sure that they know exactly what type you might have, or so that they can narrow it down as much as possible. So that is the first thing. The second thing is the fact that losing weight, being of a healthy weight, and being able to keep that weight off if you're somebody with PCOS is really hard. And what does PCOS mean? Do any of you know? If you know, you can write it in the comments. PCOS means polycystic ovarian syndrome. And how does it affect your body as a woman? Because this is something that women only deal with, is that you have eggs in your ovaries, and then what happens is that around it, it creates a little water bubble. So when your egg, during your ovulation, when your egg wants to pop out to have your period, you can't, because there's a little bubble or a little follicle that is trapping the egg. So it takes longer for the egg to release in some cases, and so then that's why you have prolonged periods. And then in other cases it doesn't release at all, and so then you go months and months without having a period, and then that affects everything else, because our hormonal cycle, right, is what our period is what helps us with our hormonal cycle to make sure that we are healthy, because we as women, we have different phases of health in our lives, right? There's the lunar phase, there's the follicle phase, and we have different ways of our bodies reacting to different things depending on where we are in our cycle. So it's really important for us to be in tune with that. And this is the hard part, because when you have PCOS, you no longer are in tune with your hormones and with your body, because you don't know when you're going to have your period. You don't know how long your period will be. You don't know how heavy your period will be. You don't know if you will even have a period. So for number one, the first thing is to try to understand what actually is your typical cycle if you are somebody who is struggling with PCOS, because my cycle will look completely different than another woman who's going through PCOS. Right now, why I decided to go ahead and take my certification and to take my training in food and nutrition is, first of all, because I am going through PCOS at one point or another in my life. I had it before, then I was better, and then I had a baby and I thought it disappeared and I got healed, and then now I have it again. And then the second thing is knowing that when you're somebody with PCOS, you will not be like a woman who does not have PCOS. And what does this mean? This means that if you go to gym regularly, for example, if your goal is to lose weight, if you go to gym regularly, you eat healthy things, you have your window of eating done properly, you know exactly what you eat, how much you eat, you track everything to the T, and you do it, let's say, the same thing as somebody else that you see in the gym, or your like accountability partner, and you see that they have lost weight but you have not. You see that they are looking different but you have not. That is because your body and their body is completely different. And I'm realizing this each day as I work with my clients, but also with myself and on my own body. There will be a period in the month where I don't have to do anything and I feel like I'm losing weight, I have more energy, I'm happier, I have less mood swings. And then there are times in the month where I feel like, oh my God, this world is crazy, I'm not getting anything done, I'm gaining more weight, I feel so swelled up, I just don't know what is going on, and I just give up, you know? And so that is the second thing to keep in mind with PCOS, that everybody's journey is different. And the third thing is that dieting will not help you if you have PCOS. It might help you for a minimum time, it might help you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but when you are somebody who has PCOS and you go on a specific diet, what you're doing at that time and period is you are helping to perhaps tackle those issues in that minute, but in reality you are not tackling the source of what it is. And yes, cutting carbs and exercising really helps, but not for everyone. Again, I was somebody who would go to the gym 5 times a day. I would do weight training, as well as I would do strength training, as well as aerobic exercises, and I would run and everything, and it never helped me. The month that I was doing that, the 2 months that I was doing that, I was actually either staying the same or gaining weight. And this is when you have to realize that cutting carbs and just exercising regularly is one of the ways to try to help you with your PCOS, but it's not the only way, and it might not be the way for everybody. And why am I sharing this and why am I saying this? Because I've been going through this for more than 5 years now, and there's always up and down and up and down and up and down. And I realize that there are so many women out there who are struggling, who are going after diets, who are looking for diets, who are trying so many different medications, who are on birth control, who are on hormone, who are on Ovesitol and all these kind of medication. But at the end of the day, yes, in that moment, if your symptoms and your PCOS is so bad that you have no choice but to do that on the recommendation of your doctor, yes, you should. But that's not a lifelong solution. And so for my series, for my PCOS diaries, I'll be sharing with all of you what I do with my PCOS, how I deal with my PCOS symptoms, and how I am trying to have a sustainable life while having PCOS. And the fact that sometimes when you are a woman who is diagnosed with PCOS, no matter what the type might be, weight gain and weight loss is not the only solution. Just because you're chubby doesn't mean that that's why you got PCOS. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean that that's why you got PCOS. It all has to do with your hormones, with your internal balance, what you're putting in your body, your stress level, your lifestyle, and those take a long time to undo the bad habits and the bad styles that you may have. So I'm here to tell all of you that I've tried that diet. I have done that thing. I've done gluten-free, dairy-free. I have done keto. I have done no carbs. I have done carbs. I've done protein, no protein, veggies, just juices, just proteins. The thing is, these are all things which are temporary. If we want to get to the root cause of our health problems as women, first of all, we have to learn to be in tune with our bodies and understand what our body needs, and know that our journey is unique, and that the test that we are given with our body will be different than anybody else. So I'm here to tell you to don't compare yourself with anybody. I have been there. I was somebody who was 100 pounds. Then I went to 115. And then I went to 215. And now I am 180. But was I the same woman all throughout? No. Was I happy when I was 100 pounds? No. Was I sad when I was 215 pounds? No. Did I lose hope? Yes. But did I pick myself up again? Yes. And this is a platform for me to share my struggles with all of you, so that you know that you're not alone. If you have any questions, if you want to talk to me about the challenges that you're having, or if you're somebody who is looking for a sustainable way to make sure that you get healthy with PCOS, and that you stay on top of your symptoms, and that you create a system that you can follow for the rest of your life, then reach out to me, because right now I am doing my food and nutrition and fitness certification, and I'm focusing mainly on the area of PCOS and how women could go on to have a successful, happy, fulfilling life while living with PCOS. And for you not to get fooled and go join another diet, go do another fad, join another class. You see somebody online talking about gluten-free, dairy-free, you automatically jump on it. Why? Because you know you have these symptoms of PCOS. No, I don't want you doing that, because I have done that for more than 5 years, and it honestly has not helped me at all. And I'm not the only woman. I know so many women in my life who are currently going through it, and they have done so many different things. I'm just here to tell you that there are other alternatives, and that you do not have to starve your body. You do not have to starve yourself. You do not have to go on a strict diet to become healthy and to help you get rid of your PCOS. And that's it. So I wanted to come on here, talk about this, let you guys know that this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be candid and share my journey with all of you, because I want you to know that you're not alone, and that everybody struggles in different ways, and that is okay. Our struggle is what makes us who we are. And if you have any questions that deal with PCOS, or trying to connect with somebody that might help you, I have some connections. I'm connected with some people. I know some really good ladies who work around PCOS and weight loss and weight gain, and I can definitely connect you with them. Or if you're somebody who needs support, then I'm here for you. If you need some kind of coaching, somebody to just listen to you and to put a plan there for you, then I am here, because I am living with PCOS. I know what it's like to go through PCOS, and then to think that you're healed, and then to have it come back. And so I'm here for all of you. Thank you so much for joining me, and for your beautiful questions and comments. And I will try to come on regularly and talk about PCOS and the different things that I do. But in the meantime, if you do want to start and go on this journey, please check out my fitness page, yourfit.srk. So just urfit.srk. It's on Instagram, or my cooking page, where I do some cooking, and sometimes I share different recipes for people living with PCOS, because we still want to eat good food. We still want to eat delicious food. We still love food. We just have to find a different way to be able to consume the foods that we love and live a healthy life, because We cannot live on a diet. We are human beings. We love, we crave, we have desires, we have wants, we have needs, and diets do not work. So I'm here to tell you that if you have PCOS, you can get healthy, you can get healed, you can lose weight, or you could gain weight, whatever it might be that you want to do. But the most important thing is that you need to start with your mindset. And if you need help doing that, then I am here for you. And just know that you're not alone. And that's it. That's what I wanted to share with all of you today. Thank you so much for coming on the live, and I hope you all have an amazing week. Take care. Bye.